in the game. In the game.
We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Brimo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Caught near the sticks, it's Moss. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They'll run it to the left and brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Aggies will line up now. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. It's a keeper. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Finds his man. It's Moss. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
That's good for
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. The ball is loose in the backfield. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect them. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Might lost the football near the goal line. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
And the Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter.
7, UCLA 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he drops back in the gun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Wide open downfield. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that.
Touchdown, Bears! As they get on the board here in this playoff game. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from a distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And he knocks it right through.
Kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone. Back. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The linebacker shifting around now. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. They'll tackle him right at the 30-point.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dropping back. It's Reed. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. It's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Facing a third and goal from a long way away. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the run, it's Moss. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Dropping back, it's Reed. It's reeled in. It's Moss. It fights through the tackle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's good for
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the right here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
3rd down coming up.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Eleventh play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Caught over the middle, it's Marshall. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Texas A&M 10, UCLA 7.
And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. To throw, it's Iamaleava. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bruins with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to chuck it again. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Bruins move into the red zone. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They're going to run it here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line, they can still get a first down. Touchdown, Bruins! And that will give them the lead now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here's that defense shifting again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Punt quickly. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Hand off to the right side. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Gonna run it. It's Moss. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He keeps it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, You throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good enough for a first down. Okay, ready? That's the end of the third quarter.
All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the read. He's keeping it. He's got room to run. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset.
Loose football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's the last thing that this offense could afford to do is turn the football over to give the other side a chance at taking the lead. Now they got to hope their defense saves the day.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll run it to the right side. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Moss. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry and try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
That completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Reed. On the move now. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Incomplete to the wide receiver. It's now third down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab made by the tight end. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Backfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here?
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Back to pass. It's Reed. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Brings up second down.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? And there's the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Gain of 4. Brings up third down.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Has caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
And with a game on the line, they go back to that offensive line and the running back, and it pays off. They take the lead here late in the game, Chris. Now they're up 2. Do you go with conventional wisdom and just kick the extra point, or maybe you go for two to make your opponent have to drive the length of the field for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Ian Maliava. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Marshall. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? This QB sneak. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, UCLA.
Second and goal play for the offense. Defense showing blitz here. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Touchdown, UCLA. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a game we're watching here. You take the lead here because the quarterback makes a great throw. Nice job by the receiver going up to make the play. And now you take the lead with less than 2 minutes to go in this massive playoff game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That means the score, UCLA 21, Texas A&M 17.
So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Oh, and they've got him! A sack to end the game. Protection breaks down, and the defense wins it on the final play. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.